Welcome to Tech with Aman, and in this video we'll be looking what is a Kafka broker, and we will also explore like how this Kafka broker fits inside this Kafka ecosystem, and how other components interact with this Kafka broker, and how the Kafka clusters, like what is the Kafka cluster, which include multiple brokers. So we'll be covering all of these topics in this video. So let's start our video. So Kafka Broker is basically a software which hosts Kafka topics. So basically, it's a piece of software which like host all the topics, and the producers produce message to this Kafka broker, and the consumers consume message from it. So let me show you with an example. Yeah, so this is the example, and in our example, this is our Kafka broker, and a producer is producing messages to this broker, and it is producing a message. So message can be anything like it can be a text message or any object. Everything need to be serialized to bytes basically. We will cover this in our upcoming videos. We will cover everything like producers, consumers, message, everything. We will and topic also. We will cover everything in our upcoming videos. I'll like put the link in the I button here, and okay. So the message is being produced by the producer, and the Kafka broker takes the message, the top inside the topic, and the consumers read from this Kafka broker, and like they process the message. So basically, uh, the producer knows the basically we can have IP address of the broker, or we can have some DNS. So the producer can connect using that IP or DNS, and the consumer also connect with using that IP or DNS. Okay, so this is the typical like how this Kafka broker fits inside the ecosystem. So okay, so let's move to our next point. Yeah, so the next point is the topics reside on the brokers. As I have already told you that these topics reside on the broker. So broker can have multiple topics. Like let's take example of a message service, and it sends like three kind of messages. Let's say push message, SMS, and email. So it can have three topics. So these topics reside on the broker. So actually they reside on the broker, and all of the data which is being written by the producer are holded by these topics. Okay, and producers are the process which push data to Kafka topics. Okay, so these can be a process or some application. So basically it will drill down to a process. So it can be application, it can be anything like command line producer which pushes message to the Kafka topic, some Kafka topic which resides on that broker. And the consumers pull record of a topic, Kafka topic. So the consumers pull the topics for the data, and if they found some data, they fetch the data and they process that data. This is how this happens in the Kafka. So we have like we will cover this thing also in detail while we will be looking into the consumer. Okay, so it is possible to run single Kafka broker. So basically, so when are you like setting up your environment for development? You basically what you do is like you run a single instance, or on staging environment also you basically run a single instance of a Kafka broker, and that broker serve as a whole Kafka. Like there is no cluster, but the single. So basically the idea is like we can run it inside a cluster also, and also a single broker. So this is how Kafka broker can run in cluster and in single. So let's come to the cluster part. So basically let me show you an example. So this is basically the Kafka broker architecture diagram. So here we have a cluster, and we have multiple brokers here. So as we have discussed, like it can run in the brokers can run in cluster form also, and these broker connect with the Zookeeper cluster also. It can have multiple Zookeeper instances. So these like the metadata is being saved, and which partition, like which partition is like we can also have partitions inside the topic, which will we cover in our upcoming videos. So like the zookeeper have the information like which topic is residing on which broker, and like which is the leader of that topic, which broker is leader for which topic. So these things we'll cover in next videos. Okay. And so this is why the zookeeper cluster comes into the play, and we can have multiple producers, like each producer can be producing so to some topic, and these messages are going to these brokers, like they can be writing to same broker or another broker based on the like topic and partitions. And like similarly the consumers will be consuming data from these brokers, and it will be processing it. So this is the like this is the whole cluster architecture diagram of Kafka broker. Okay, so we have seen that Kafka can run in a cluster, how this cluster looks like, or cluster. So what is the use of basically the cluster? So cluster is being used for replication, like for redundancy. Like you can have two or three copy of the data, so that if one broker goes down, so you don't lose that data. And for load sharing also, like one Kafka can hold, like one broker can hold some data, other can hold some other data. So in this way, like the basically the use of cluster here is to is for replication and load sharing. Yeah. So Kafka cluster consists of one or more servers, Kafka broker running Kafka. So this we have already covered in the diagram. So we can have multiple brokers inside the Kafka cluster, and producers can produce to it, and consumers can consume from that. And I've also covered this topic. We will cover this in depth in upcoming videos. So Zookeeper is being used for coordination and partition leader selection. So it is being used for coordination, like which partition reside on which broker for that topic. Like it might sound confusing right now. So like it will be covered in partitions video. I'll explain that properly. So just bear with me. Okay. So the it is used for coordination, like where to put the data. So if producer is pushing something inside the Kafka cluster, then Zookeeper is being used to like where that data should go. Okay. And also for partition leader selection. So in Kafka we have a leader and follower kind of thing. So one partition can be a leader, others will be its follower. So the data is being written through the leader partition. So this leader selection is dependent on the Zookeeper. Okay. So guys, this is all in this video. Oh, if you like the video, do like the video, and if you don't like, so dislike it. And if you have any questions, I would like to have those questions in comments, so I can clear out your doubts. And most of the doubts, like many doubts has been came inside this video. So we will we will cater these doubts in upcoming videos. I'll be handling or answering most of the topics will be clear in upcoming videos, because this is not in-depth videos of these topics.